You are looking at $600 worth of books, which is what I would have paid if I bought all of these brand new. What do you say I give you the book thrifting haul to end all book thrifting hauls? These are all the books I found for the month of June. I figured it's best to start with some of the books that I acquired for free. One of my friends has a little free library that's really close to her, and as I was over for a visit, I drove past and saw Yesteryear sticking right out front and center. When I grabbed Yesteryear, I did not have a book to trade. So the next time I went over to visit, I brought several books that I could put into the little free library to kind of make peace with the neighborhood. And while I was there making my peace offering, I found Theo of Golden. One of my several Goodwill trips through the month of June. At the dumpster, they had a bunch of books that they were throwing away. You know what? Let me just take a quick peek. A deluxe edition of We Were Liars. Very excited to read it and traumatize myself all over again, but the coolest thing about it is it was signed. The best way to tackle this is to go through all the hardbacks that I acquired. On average, these cost me about $3. When I tell you, I had just added all of these to my Pango cart the night before, and I found every single one of the Lord John novellas. So finding these 3 books at the Goodwill in amazing condition completed my entire Outlander collection. That is not manifestation. I don't know what is. I also like to try and pick up some books for my nieces when I see some that I think that they'll enjoy, especially as they get older. I found Peter Rabbit for now, and this is the complete collection from Beatrix Potter. I also picked up The Wizard of Oz for when my eldest niece is a little bit older and gets to this reading level. Rapid Fire, Murder Your Employer, All the Light We Cannot See, Final Girls by Riley Sager. I read The Only One Left by him and was jaw-dropped. Lady Tan's Circle of Women, a first edition of The Clockwork Princess, The Maidens, Where the Dark Stands Still. This is a BN exclusive edition. I think the second book comes out soon. Not quite dead yet. My mom actually picked this one up for me. Let's go through my paperback finds. On average, these cost me $2. I found The Madman's Daughter, the second and the third book in this trilogy, a really excellent edition of A Little Life. I understand that I will be signing up to hurt my own feelings with this. It's Caspian, The Last Battle. Last book that I picked up for my nieces was the Puffin Classic of A Tale of Two Cities. I picked up The Moon is Down by John Steinbeck. Basically said if you were caught with this book in Italy during World War II, you would have faced execution. For the fall, I snagged a perfect copy of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. This floppy copy of Outlander. I don't know if this is what I want to do my reread with quite yet. I'm still really attached to the first copy I ever bought, but I'm gonna hold on to this just in case because this just looks so much easier than those little copies. Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. The Gray Shear. This is a YA dystopian. My Darling Dreadful Thing. It's been on my TBR for quite a while and I cannot wait to read it this fall. That is all the books that I thrifted just for the month of June. I spent $65. That is almost an 82% savings, and this is why I love to thrift books. Buy them secondhand and give them